Attention protection team. Status invasion in progress in this community. Response. Isolate. Inquire. Attention protection team. Status invasion in progress in this community. Response. Isolate. Inquire. Attention. Unidentified person of interest. Confirm your civil status with local protection team immediately. Attention. Unidentified person of interest. Confirm your civil status with local protection team immediately.
The gang's all here. Welcome, everybody. It is my personal pleasure today to begin streaming Half-Life 2. So Half-Life 2 dropped in October of 2004. It's almost 20 years old, 2 more years. And it kind of changed gaming yet again, you know. Half-Life 2's big thing was the Source engine and its physics simulation. And every game in the next 2 years was pretty much required to have physics in it. Doom 3 also dropped in 2004, and the expansion for it that came the year later had a gravity gun. You know, one of the most iconic gaming franchises ever copied Half-Life 2. That's how big of a deal it was. Also, you know, the story and stuff, the Half-Life universe, all that other good shit expanded upon here. So we've played a bunch of Half-Life 1, and now we're gonna get into Half-Life 2. We've been playing as everyone except Gordon Freeman, really. We are gonna be checking up on what he's been doing since the all the shit went down and he killed the giant space baby. So as you can see, yeah, Theory is counter streaming, but let him. The real content consumers know where the content is. So as you can see, I'm playing with a mod. This mod basically changes a few things, improves the gameplay a bit, enhances the visuals slightly, although I think I might turn a couple things off. Like, I don't need that. Gordon Freeman wears glasses, so I guess lens dirt is okay. Anyway, let's check out just how far gaming progressed from 1998 to 2004 with... Let's see what Gordon's next assignment is from the G-Man. Oh shit, I actually forgot something. It's not gonna let me X out, is it? Uh-oh. Livestream fail, livestream fail. Fuck. That X is just for show. It's okay, the pause menu's still here. What I was gonna say is... subtitles. That's one of the big improvements to the game world that showed up. Now, anybody who can't hear properly can still see what the hell is going on. Actually, I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit as well. If this is too loud, let me know.
Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. Not that I wish to imply you have been sleeping on the job. No one is more deserving of a rest, and all the effort in the world would have gone to waste until... well, let's just say your hour has come again. The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. So wake up, Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ashes.
Oh. And we're back in reality.
I didn't see you get on.
I know you got more to say. Hit me with it. Fine, fuck you.
No matter how many times I've been relocated, I never get used to it.
So, the world has changed. We don't know how long we've been gone. I'm gonna try and keep it to what the player would already know.
End of the line.
Which is, we beat the aliens, we beat their big-headed master.
Welcome to City 17. You have chosen, or been chosen, to relocate to one of our finest remaining urban centers.
And now there's,
So much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration here, in the citadel so thoughtfully provided by our benefactors. I've been proud to call City 17 my home. And so, whether you are here to stay or passing through on your way to parts unknown, welcome to City 17. It's safer here.
oh, would you look at that? They, got jobs and became productive members. But who are these guys? What's with the jumpsuits?
This stuff, it's all I have left. All right, I'm moving. Jeez.
Were you the only ones on that train? Overwatch stopped our train in the woods and took my husband for questioning. They said he'd be on the next train.
Welcome to City 17.
I'm not sure when that was.
You have
They're
chosen
being nice,
or
though,
been chosen
letting me
to
wait for him.
relocate to one of our finest remaining urban centers. I thought so much of City 17.
Well, you heard it from her first. This is the,
my administration here.
this is the dark
in the
future where
citadel so
ActiBliz
thoughtfully provided by
gets,
our benefactors. I've been proud
Overwatch
to
2
call
off the ground
City 17
successfully.
my home. And so, whether you are here to stay or passing through on your way to parts
This is a universe without TF2 where Overwatch was alone in its own bracket
it's safer.
and took over the world, obviously.
Don't drink the water. They put something in it to make you forget. I don't even remember how I got here.
So the biggest thing that they want to show you with this little stuff is you can now pick up small objects in 6 degrees of freedom. No more pushing boxes only. And you can also chuck them. And glass will break. Plastic will thump.
Welcome. Welcome to
Cut it
City
out.
17.
And John
You're
Patrick
pointing
Lowry
again?
will yell at you.
I was hoping I'd seen the last of him in City 14. I wouldn't say that too loud. This is his base of
I thought so
operations.
much of City 17 that I elected to establish my
But they never
administration
arrive.
here.
And the ones that do arrive, they never leave. You never see them go. They're always full. No one ever gets on, but they're always departing, but they never arrive. And the ones that do arrive, they never leave. You never see them go. They're always full. No one ever gets on, but they're always departing, but they never arrive. They never leave. You never see them go. They're always full. I see. They took your suitcase too. They can't get away with this much longer. I'm working up the nerve to go on.
Yeah, there's no launch tube here, though. Hey. Got something to say? No? What are you? You? Nope? Okay. So these guys, as you saw by the dude pushing another dude into the luggage. They're a bit abusive. They're allowed to do whatever they want. This is also a Republican future. Ooh, political commentary. Ooh, what the fuck, dude? Don't you know who I am? I didn't kill a space baby just for you people to be so mean to me.
I've been proud to call City 17 my home. And so, whether you are here to stay or passing through on your way to parts unknown, welcome to City 17.
That one's got a gun.
It's safer here.
Yeah, it is a dystopia of both parties. Did you know that states that promised to slash police funding actually increased it?
This must be a mistake. I got a standard relocation coupon just like everybody else.
Ooh. I don't think I want to. Uh-oh. Alright, on 3, I'm gonna hit him with this. 1, 2...
About that beer I owed you. It's me, Gordon. Barney from Black Mesa.
Barney?
Sorry for the scare. I had to put on a show for the cameras. I've been working undercover with civil protection. I can't take too long or they'll get suspicious. I'm way behind on my beating quota.
Yes, Barney, what is it? I'm in
Yo,
the
it's Dr.
middle of a
Kleiner.
critical test.
Sorry, Doc, but look who's here.
Great Scott! Gordon Freeman! I expected more warning.
Yeah, you and me
I
both,
expected more
Doc.
pixels.
He was about to board the express to Nova Prospect.
Well, Barney, what do you intend?
I'm thinking.
Alex is around here somewhere. She would have a better idea how to get him here.
Well, as long as he stays away from checkpoints, we should be okay. Listen, I gotta go, Doc. We're taking enough chances as it is.
Very well. And, Gordon, good to see you.
Okay, Gordon. You're gonna have to make your own way to Dr. Kleiner's lab. Oh, man, that's what I was afraid of. Get in here, Gordon, before you blow my cover.
Okay, jeez.
Pile up some stuff to get through that window and keep going till you're in the plaza. I'll meet up with you later.
So this is the tutorial where they teach you how to pick up stuff. So instead of pushing boxes, which you could still do, like in Half-Life 1, you can now just pick them the fuck up and put them exactly where you want them. And also the tutorial that stuff can break. So, funny you pointed out beating quota. I told you Barney was a psychopath. He went undercover not as, like, something rather benign, maybe a communications dude, but as someone who beats the shit out of people for a living. As a total bully, a crooked cop, if you will. It's his dream job, I'm telling you. So coming up next is the most famous scene in the game that everybody recognizes. Yeah, so those delusions he was having last game, they were very, very much lore accurate.
A concerned citizen.
Ooh, what's this?
Of course,
I'd like to help you, but it's out of the question.
basic biological impulses.
Hey, I need to find a guy named Dr.
You have to
Kleiner.
wait your turn like everybody else.
Future of the species.
Is this guy still mad at me? Yeah, you know cutting in line, mister. Uh-oh.
Kind of decision for mankind. Will they ever deactivate the suppression field and let us breed again?
You mind giving it up?
Address the anxieties underlying your concern. question you might have left unaddressed.
Yeah, so this was 98 to 2004. That was like 6 years of the difference. It was a long wait for gamers back then, but I think it was worth it. Anyway, I need to get the hell out of here. This one's probably also still Barney. Let's be real. Hey.
You can't be seen talking to each other.
Hey, do you know of a guy named Dr. Kleiner? Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm not supposed to mention that guy's name. Oh, I almost forgot. These are very informative.
Instinct is inextricably bound to unreasoning impulse.
Literally 1984. Speaking of. Ah, my fucking eyes. Cameras have flashes in the future? There's something going on in there. Hey, can I see? I don't want to move along. I want to get the scoop. Maybe I do. Okay, I'm going. Oh. That's a nice dog you have there. What breed is he? Jesus Christ. Nobody's sociable anymore. Hey, I'm looking for a guy named Dr. Kleiner.
If I talk to you out here, we'll both be in trouble.
I'm looking for a guy named Dr. Kleiner.
To the wise, keep it to yourself.
God, everyone sucks in this place. Yeah, it's elementary school line leader type shit. Well, maybe the people over here... God, I wish this guy would quit bug... Hey, I'm looking for a Dr. Kleiner. You guys know of a Dr. Kleiner? God, I'm gonna get a big-ass bruise on my face by the time I get to the lab.
This is how it always starts. First the building, then the whole block. They have no reason to come to our place. Don't worry, they'll find one.
So, here's something a little interesting. You might think, oh yeah, there's no kids in this game because, you know, that's a video game. There's never any kids in, like, cities in video games because we wouldn't want to depict them getting hurt. Originally in Half-Life 2, it was not the case. However, they decided to work it into a plot point. Listen to this. Oh, they're dark. It's still very dark, it's just more subtle. You'll notice there are no kids. That's not because they took them out of the game because of concerns. It's because they've created a plot point. There was a broadcast on the telly that explained what that's all about. But I kind of skipped it because I'm stupid. However, it's going to show back up here, and I think it'll be the perfect time to leave for a minute while I go get water, and you guys can listen to Big Brother talk about reproduction. Physical reproduction. Yeah, the load screens are going to be longer this time. Sometimes they don't show up on the capture, apparently. This also tells us his name is Dr. Breen.
Oh, I thought you were a cop.
He's one of us.
How did I fuck up? Well, I hope you guys can hear this. I'm gonna
Told you he'd
be...
coming for us next.
Just this once, I hope you're wrong.
Because I fucked up, Actually, wait. I might be able to just go back. Let me find out, because I want to get this subtitled. It's really good stuff. For this game, they were like, let's not make the villain just an evil dude. Let's give him, like, some serious charisma points. Let's make him a total, let's make him sound like he's correct. Through speech. Let's basically make him Ronald Reagan, you know? I can't pick up the double wide boxes, but I think I can push it. Here we go. Okay, perfect. I'm back in the plaza. It's, the train station, I think, is the best place, but let's see if it plays again, because if not, I'm reloading. Hey, can I go through? I think the trigger for it is back there, which is why I wanted to... Ah, what the hell. This should be the autosave here. I'm wrong. That's not the autosave. Oh, shit. Alright, it's gonna have to be the TV. He mentions the Combine and that his name is Dr. Breen.
Oh, I thought you were a cop.
He's one of us.
They'll stop talking in a second. I'll be right back. I gotta refill my water.
I told you they'd be coming for us next.
Just this once, I hope you're wrong.
I also detect some unspoken questions. Do our benefactors really know what's best for us? What gives them the right to make this kind of decision for mankind? Will they ever deactivate the suppression field and let us breed again? Allow me to address the anxieties underlying your concerns, rather than try to answer every possible question you might have left unvoiced. First, let us consider the fact that for the first time ever, as a species, immortality is in our reach. This simple fact has far-reaching implications. It requires radical rethinking and revision of our genetic imperatives. It also requires planning and forethought that run in direct opposition to our neural presets. I find it helpful at times like these to remind myself that our true enemy is instinct. Instinct was our mother when we were an infant species. Instinct coddled us and kept us safe in those hardscrabble years when we hardened our sticks and cooked our first meals above a meager fire and started at the shadows that leapt upon the cavern's walls. But inseparable from instinct is its dark twin, superstition. Instinct is inextricably bound to unreasoning impulses, and today we clearly see its true nature. Instinct has just become aware of its irrelevance.
Can you guys hear it?
Cornered beast, it will not go down without a bloody fight. Instinct would inflict a fatal injury on our species. Instinct creates its own oppressors and bids us rise up against them. Instinct tells us that the unknown is a threat rather than an opportunity. Instinct slyly and covertly compels us.
It's supposed to have subtitles, but I skipped the one with subtitles.
Instinct, therefore, must be expunged. It must be fought tooth and nail, beginning with the basest of human urges, the urge to reproduce.
Okay, so
Now we're really gonna get it.
so basically what he was saying is, how do I summarize this, Tell your friends I said hi and to watch the stream. So, basically what he said was, he read a letter he received saying, "Dear Dr. Breen, why has the Combine seen fit to suppress our reproductive cycle?" So from that we learn, you know, he's Dr. Breen, and this Combine has suppressed the reproductive cycle. Anyway, and he says, well, you see, the true enemy is instinct, because instinct tells us that while it kept us safe when we were young, a young species, it also thinks the unknown is a threat, but we know that the unknown is an opportunity. So our benefactors, as he calls the Combine, have exorcised our demons, as he calls it, by removing the basest of human instincts, which is the urge to reproduce. And it will turn off that thing that they did. They will unsuppress it. Oops. Once we people learn to master ourselves and that we no longer need it. So nobody can reproduce. That's why there's only adults here. What removing reproduction actually does, right, is lower the lifespan of the species considerably. You know, it's not a, oh, we can be better than this kind of thing. It's a, humans will die out eventually with this kind of thing. That's just common sense. So he's bullshitting, but he's a master at it.
I can't take it anymore.
Everything's gonna be okay.
What are we going to do?
We'll think of something.
Pretty much genocide, yeah. But he's framed it as like some kind of, you know, but we don't need that in this household. Hey, Albedo. Don't cry, baby. You're so sexy. Anyway, Gordon Freeman continues to be a menace to society. First he shot the government. Now he's throwing your furniture out the window. I'm not controlling this, though. This is all a cutscene.
Attention, residents. Miscount detected in your block.
Miscount detected.
Cooperation with your civil protection team.
Hey, you!
Permit
In here!
full ration reward.
Head for the roof. There's no time to lose.
What? What do you mean? Oh, shit!
All citizens in most residential blocks.
Civil protection! Get in here, quick!
Thank you, sir.
Keep moving. Head for the roof.
What about you? I think they just shot him. Oh, they're shooting at me! Can of water shield. Fuck. Pigeon. Man, this is just like Detroit. I gotta block off these windows. They're gonna be here any minute. None of these are big enough to make an actual barricade out of, except for these. Yeah, just like the Matrix, exactly. I didn't do that. You can't find me for that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Huh! Can't get me, bitch. Oh, you can't. Oh!
Over here! Ha! No, you don't!
Who's that?
Dr. Freeman, I presume. We better hurry. The Combine can be slow to wake, but once they're up, you don't want to get in their way. Dr. Kleiner
Hey,
said
babe.
you'd be coming this way.
She's got a Black Mesa
I
hoodie
don't
on.
think it occurred to him that you might not
Over
have a
her,
map.
under her leather jacket.
I'm Alex Vance. My father worked with you back in Black Mesa.
Oh,
I'm sure you don't remember me, though.
Vance. The facial animations
few
were
words, aren't
insane
you?
for the time. This is the only game ever that's did that. I think Doom 3 kind of had something like that, but they weren't hardly this expressive.
Remember him from Black Mesa? Your old administrator. Don't get my dad started on Dr. Breen.
So Dr. Breen was the old Black Mesa administrator.
Through here.
Hey, okay, that facial animation, not so sure. That's the default resting face, and it looks a little strange, but
Funny, you showing up on this day in particular.
her freaking forehead wrinkles, dude. When her eyebrows raise. Some games still don't do that.
We've been helping people escape the city on foot. It's a dangerous route to my father's lab, through the old canals. Today, we're finally on the verge of having a better way. Here, let me buy you a drink.
I was told not to drink the water because it makes you forget. Are you, secretly a double agent?
Oh, and by the way,
Oh,
nice to finally meet you.
so no. Alright, cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go this way. I wanna check out the, power boxes. Kermit? What, am I, like, keeping you waiting or something?
Well, come on. Dr. Kleiner's waiting.
Okay, fine, fuck. Hey, boss.
Blast that little... Where did she get to? Lamar, come out of there!
Uh-oh, everything all right, Dr. Kleiner?
Oh, hello, Alex. Well, almost all right. Lamar has gotten out of her crate again. If I didn't know better, I'd suspect Barney of trapping and... My goodness. Gordon Freeman. It really is you, isn't it?
I found him wandering around outside. Bit of a troublemaker, isn't he?
We owe a great deal to Dr. Freeman, even if trouble does tend to follow in his wake.
So this guy is one of the same models and the same voice
I
actor
must
as
say,
the
Gordon,
Half-Life
you
1
come at a
scientist.
very opportune time. Alex has just installed the final piece for our resurrected teleport.
I can't take any credit for the breakthrough, Doctor.
Nonsense. Your talents surpass your loveliness.
Let's just see if this thing works, okay?
Well, is he here? There you are. Man, Gordon, you stirred up the hive.
Hey,
We can't keep him here long, Doc. It'll jeopardize everything we've worked for.
Don't worry, he's coming with me.
That's right, Barney.
oh, would you look
This
at that?
is a red letter day. We'll inaugurate the new teleport with a double transmission.
You mean it's working? For real this time? Because I still have nightmares about that cat.
No, there's nothing to be nervous about.
cat?
We've made major strides since then. Major strides.
What cat?
Doc, since he's not taking the streets, you might as well get him out of his city.
What? Oh dear, you're right. I
Oh,
almost
cool.
forgot. Barney, I'll give
What else?
you the honor.
I've got to get back on my shift, but okay.
Teleporter.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Ah!
Oh, shit!
Damn it, get it off me!
Lamar, there you
I
are.
thought you got rid of that pest.
Certainly not. Never fear, Gordon. She's debeaked and completely harmless. The worst she might do is attempt to couple with your head, fruitlessly.
Get that thing away from me!
Here,
Lamar
my
is
pet.
in fact debeaked.
Up. No, not up there. No. Careful, Lamar. Those are quite fragile. Oh, fie. It'll be another week before I can coax her out of there.
Yeah, longer if we're lucky.
Barney! You're not an animal person.
I have yet to destroy this teleporter.
Well, Gordon, go ahead. Slip into your suit now.
Hang on a sec, I've got a
Please,
important mission.
I'm eager to see if your old suit still fits.
I'm eager to break your machine. I think we need more content inside the machine.
If Dr. Kleiner says you should wear that thing, you should wear it.
Come on, Gordon, wear that
Suit up,
thing.
Gordon.
Jesus, this thing can teleport a lot of shit. Okay, well, anyway, let me throw the book at you real quick.
Come on, Gordon. We don't have time to fool around. Get your suit on.
I'm gonna throw this at you, Barney. I know you would have done the same for me. So here it is, the HEV Mark V this time.
Let's get a move on.
Well, Gordon, I see your HEV suit still fits you like a glove. At least the glove parts do.
Can I have this
I've made a
back?
few
Alright, well,
modifications, but I'll
he's
just
confiscated
wait till
it.
The essentials. Now let's see.
it's a lot of paper you're wasting.
The Mark V hazardous environment suit has been redesigned for comfort.
Check
and
this out, the
utility.
spyglass works.
Oh dear.
Doc, we don't have time for this. At least get that suit juiced up, Gordon.
Good idea. There's a charger on the wall. I've modified your suit to draw power from Combine energy outlets, which are plentiful wherever they patrol.
Ah, so this is the new
Meanwhile,
charger.
Let's get this show on the road.
As you can see, the heads-up display is a normal size this time. It scales with your resolution, unlike Half-Life 1's, which remained about the same size. So if you played it at 4K, for example, you wouldn't be able to see it, but here they fixed that. They made it more compatible with, what's the word, future-proof?
You coming?
No. I mean, I would for you, baby, but, you know.
Gordon, why don't you position yourself near the panel over there and wait for my word?
Isaac, are you there?
Yes, Eli. Bit of a hold
There he
up
is,
on this
Eli.
end. You'll never guess who found his way into our lab this morning.
That's not who I think it is it?
Indeed it is, and it's our intention to send him packing straight away in the company of your lovely daughter.
Are you ready for us, Dad?
We're all set on this end.
Then let's do it.
Let's see. The massless field flux should self-limit, and I've clamped the manifold parameters to C1 base and LG orbifold, Hilbert inclusive. Conditions could hardly be more ideal.
That's what you said last time.
Hey, yeah, about that cat.
Initializing in 3, 2, 1. So, fiddlesticks. What now?
Doctor, the plug.
Dear me, you're right.
Oh, this thing?
Gordon, would you mind plugging us in?
Look
Right
at this,
there, Gordon.
it's constrained by a rope, so it'll always come back to me. Real life physics at work.
There.
Excellent.
You gonna let Gordon throw the switch?
Gordon, go right ahead.
Barney's got that fluoride stare right now. Alright,
Throw your switch, Gordon.
we're throwing the switch.
Very good. Final sequence. Commencing now.
I can't look.
Okay.
Oh shit, dude, they invented the woman deleter. Nah, it's a
Well,
teleporter. You knew
did
that.
it work?
See for yourself.
Hey, Doc.
Thank goodness. My relief is almost palpable.
Fantastic work, Izzy.
Well, I can't take all the credit. Dr. Freeman proved an able assistant.
Let's go ahead and bring Gordon through now.
Right you are. Speak to you again in a few moments.
Good job, Gordon. Throwing that switch and all. I can see your MIT education really pays for itself.
All right, Barney. Your turn.
Gee, thanks.
Gordon, as soon as you're in position, we'll send you to Eli's.
And not a moment too
I guess
soon.
Dr. Kleiner worked in the Lambda labs, because this is the kind of shit they were doing there.
Excellent. Initializing in 3, 2, 1. Barney, if you'd be so kind.
Good luck out there, Gordon.
Yes, indeed. We're ready to project you, Gordon. Bon voyage, and best of luck in your future endeavors. Final sequence. What the hell? What is it? It's your head, the freaking headhopper! Lamar, ready, look out!
Lamar, you just ate a crow. Oh shit.
Forget about that thing.
Coming through, Dad. What's going on? I'm not sure. It seems to be some kind of...
Oh shit, behind you!
Something is drawing him away.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you? How did you get in here?
Hey, take it back. I'm getting him out of there. And just wade into the field, and we'll peel you apart.
Just lost Gordon. What's going on?
I wish I knew. I'm encountering unexpected interference.
Don't worry, Gordon. We'll...
There he is. Oh, we're losing it again.
The man I saw. I'm all but certain it was Gordon Freeman.
Water? Oh!
He didn't come through.
Then where is he?
Behind you. Shut it down. Shut it down.
You must get out of here. Run! Get out of sight.
So that was the ichthyosaur from the first game. They were cut from this game, unfortunately. And that's the only time it ever appears, is in this little sequence. But Deep Water was also pretty much cut from the game, so that's probably why. I'm okay though, I lived. But the Citadel is after the Breen man is after my ass. Because I teleported into his office wearing my HEV suit and fucking made him aware of me. And he knows who I am.
Hey, Gordon! The Citadel's on full alert. I've never seen it lit up like that. Get out of City 17 as fast as you can, Gordon. Take the old canals, right? They'll get
Holy
you to Eli's
shit, look at
lab.
all the
It's a
scanners it's
dangerous
releasing.
route, but there's a whole network of refugees, and they'll help you if they can. I'd come with you, but I gotta look after Dr. Kleiner. Oh, and before I forget, I think you dropped this back in Black Mesa. Good luck out there, buddy. You're gonna need it.
Something else is... Oh, whatever, I don't actually care. Okay. We've got it, we've got the crowbar. So these animations are not default game animations, they are improved for Half-Life 2 M mod. That's one of the few things that the mod improves. It also changes the walking sound and stuff. So they're on to me. I've got to run to the lab the old-fashioned way, because the teleporter exploded. Oh, I gotta do something real quick. I have to unbind the mouse wheel in every game I play now, because it's broken as fuck. I forgot to do that here. Train. The cardboard box is blocking my attempts to break this fucking cabinet. There we go. Seriously, though. Maybe I should just get a new mouse anyway. Made it through the train yard. Yeah, it's probably time to get a new one. Although this one's still good. Chapter 3, Root Canal. That last map was just one map. New health charger, also Combine made.
Stop! We didn't do anything!
How's it feel? How's it feel? Oh, sure, there's something else I can do. You, citizen, go to hell. So there's no friendly fire in this game. That's because during playtests, there's vehicles in this game, and during playtests with friendly fire enabled, playtesters would keep running over people. Mbot also lets you aim, kind of like do an aim down sights maneuver. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it does increase your accuracy. They've got choppers at the skies, hundreds of thousands of scanners. It's going. But that's okay. I've got the power of physics on my side.
Unidentified person of interest. Confirm your civil status. Local protection team immediately.
A few sound effects have also been added. Like there's a sound effect now when I kill an enemy. It's like a feedback sound. You wanna go? Bitch. So if I miss one of these symbols, this symbol means that there's supplies nearby that would have been hidden. So if I miss one, yell at me. There's an achievement for getting them all that I still haven't gotten. The fire. City 17 looking quite Eastern Bloc. Maybe this is Ukraine post-Russia.
Unidentified person of interest. Confirm your civil status with local protection.
They're really showing off the physics engine here. Everybody who dies next to a cliff will do a pratfall.
Attention protection team. Status invasion program in this community. Respawn. Isolate. Inquire.
Yeah, the health regen is also part of the mod, because it makes it a lot harder, so I was like, fuck it. Might as well get all the help I can. This is going to be harder than standard hard difficulty, just so you know. So they were like, let's give him a little concession, let's make it do interval-based health regen, so it's like every 5 or 10 health, I think. So one of the themes of Half-Life 2 that I don't think has ever been explicitly stated, but Half-Life 2, similarly to Half-Life 1, is about the cold indifference of the universe versus the indomitable human spirit. We're going to see many examples of human ingenuity and problem-solving in this game, both from Gordon and from his allies. And his enemies. These Metro cops, these civil protection, despite their stupidity... are still human. And we're going to see examples of them setting traps for me using whatever they can around the place. For example, the oil barrels. One of them tried to set one on fire and throw it at me.
God. Guess those sirens are for you, huh? Good thing you found us. You're not the first to come through here by
This is the Freeman. The Combine's reckoning has come.
Look, we're just a lookout for the Underground Railroad. Main station's right around the corner. They'll get you started on the right foot. Meanwhile, let my Vortigaunt friend here give you a jolt to get you going.
That is all we can spare.
Be careful now. We really can't afford to get noticed. Civil protection catches you down here, it's bad news for the whole railroad.
We serve the same.
I forget who voices the Vortigaunts in this game, but as you can see, they're friends this time. We freed them. They appreciate us.
Doing something?
I don't know who they're voiced by in this game, but in Half-Life 2 Episode 2, they're voiced by Tony Todd, as well as in Half-Life Alyx. Tony Todd voices the Vortigaunts. Tony Todd, aka Candyman. Although that's probably going over everyone's head here. Loading. Surely this won't go wrong. Oh, good, it didn't go wrong. Look who's back. Oh shit.
Hey, over here! Help! Go!
Oh! I'm out of gun. Ooh, so these are the new suit batteries.
Station 12, do you read? 25% power, 40%.
This is Station 8. We heard 12 go down and out. Surgical strike units are targeting railway stations. Repeat, civil protection is coming down on underground stations. We're already getting refugees from 9 and outlying. Looks like we're...
Station 8, do you copy? Station 8, are you there? We have confirmed reports of manhacks. Repeat, they're filling the underground with manhacks.
What's a manhack? We'll find out. So this pistol, compared to the Glock 9mm, is still a similar shape, but this time it is a USP match with a muzzle extension on the front. They're not normally supposed to have that little black bit on the front. It's a, I don't know, I don't remember if it's supposed to be a compensator or like a flash hider. It clearly doesn't hide the flash. They did it to make the gun look more futuristic. But these weapons, for the most part, are still based in reality, which fits Half-Life 2 more than Half-Life 1. Alright. Now we've got the emplacement gun. We are killing so many cops right now. Gordon Freeman is the hero we all need. APC. Oh. What do you mean flatlining and died? Is something happening to the stream? it spits up human remains. Socio endangerment level 1. Oh shit. I'll try to talk over loading screens from now on so that you guys know it's still there.
Over here!
Hey you.
Keep going, friend. That station was raided, but there's others up ahead. I'm gonna stay here in case any others come through. Gotta keep the railway alive.
Good luck with that. They're going to come this way and shoot you because they saw me go this way. The flashlight works as a real flashlight, too. That's a improvement. It was updated when Episode 2 dropped, because Episode 2 introduced real-time flashlight shadows. Oh, you're thinking of the explosions. The, like, tinnitus that comes from the explosions, yeah. Oh god, they threw explosives in here. Good thing that water stops explosions. But they're not done with me. Huh, the effect's not playing. That's weird. Oh yeah, the flatline that they make when they die. Right, right. Strangely enough, that only happens to the cops. You guys should not be standing there. Mayhem. This is why you should showcase physics in your games, because it's more than just a showcase, it's really fun to look at. Back into the sewers. Oh, shit. Slippery. Look at them all. Ooh, so Half-Life 2 is also pretty damn grisly compared to the first game. Look at this shit. It's like they actually killed a guy and set him on fire to get this texture. Or I guess that's actually supposed to be decay. It's like Robin Walker took photos of the bodies buried in his backyard. So here they are again, using explosive barrels against me. Just like I am against them, because they're human still. Despite looking like Nazis, kind of. Not really, but kind of. Ow, fucker. You left a few unexploded, my friends. Oh shit. And here it is, our first seesaw puzzle. One of the few ways that Valve decided to showcase physics was by making the player do more physics puzzles. This one is the most famous. You just apply a counterweight by using cinder blocks. This game I've played through, I think, more than Half-Life 1, so I'll probably just start doing things automatically without, like, showing you the context behind them, which I'm going to try to do. Like back there with the barnacles, I grabbed a barrel before I even looked at the barnacles. I'm gonna see if I can, like, not emulate a new player, but, like, help the viewer who has never played this game to understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. I think that's enough counterweight. Oops, I'm supposed to jump. There we go. Uh-oh. And I'll also, for stuff that, like, because I know some of you are on mobile, and it's harder to notice some things, I'm gonna be saying shit like, this chopper wants me fucked, in case it's not obvious from your tiny screen. I am playing at a 90 FOV. Although, who doesn't? Ooh, that was not a loading screen. Okay, so we're in the sewer. Another decaying corpse. Those choppers are still out there. I think only there's one, though. This is our... You remember the chopper from last time, right? Oh, shit. Okay, this one's a burned body. For sure. There's health back here that I don't really need. Yeah, someone burned this corpse. Oops, I just got hit in the shin with a tire because I exploded a barrel that I actually needed for this. Whoopsie. It is gruesome, right? But I kind of love how gruesome it is, you know? The shock value is, I appreciate shock value. This one's missing its limbs. Oops, I wasn't supposed to do that. Now I have to kill the barnacles, old school fashion. I keep forgetting. You have to bowl for barnacles. Alright, well, whatever. Choppers are right there. Lots of burned bodies in these sewers. There's a cut enemy called the Cremator who is supposed to burn bodies like this. I wonder if these are supposed to be like a reference to it or something. Alright. I think those choppers are gone now. It's nice and quiet in these sewers. No wonder there were people living down here before they got burned to death. I have seen so many so-called gamers not destroy every explosive barrel they see, and it kind of pains me.
Get in here, hurry. Civil
Oh,
protection
there's
is
a guy
on
here.
We're tearing up the railroad, covering our tracks. Looks like you're gonna be the last one through. Be glad you're not the guy they're looking for. Poor bastard doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah,
Calling
about
every
that.
CP unit in City 17. Now they're flooding the areas up ahead with manhacks. You better get going before they sweep through here. Oh shit! Too late!
Manhacks.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome, my friend.
It isn't safe here. I'll give you some supplies to keep you going, and you really gotta go.
Okay, yeah, oh, here's the ladder. For the supplies. Give me that suit power. This is some nice graffiti. There's a Combine guy holding a human baby and it says cast on it. Like with E, like the caste system. Thanks. You too. So, what was I gonna say? Manhacks. They're basically just flying, spinning saw blades. And a real bastard to fight because they keep all over the place. And even with the crowbar, you have to hit them exactly right with the crosshair. However, well, there goes my armor. It's okay though, they become trivial after this first level with them in it. You'll see why. That's not a real explosive barrel. I think Half-Life 2 also pioneered the idea that red barrels are the ones that explode. And they've got a little too much health. Ow. That didn't even do what I wanted it to. That wasn't even worth it. That's okay, though. I'll live. Ooh. This one has a submachine gun. Don't mind if I do. Oh shit, I'm dying. So, unlike Half-Life 1, the pistol and submachine gun have two different ammo pools. You want to see the first headcrab zombie that appears in this game? It's hidden in this secret. As well as the first grenade you can get. Oh, a second submachine gun cop. Thank you for the ammunition. So this here repurposed human submachine gun is a, it's based off the MP7, which is 2 up from the MP5. Although I don't think the MP6 actually exists. And, just like the last submachine gun, this one comes with an underbarrel grenade launcher. It's a smaller caliber, or whatever, than the previous one. But it gets the job done, as you will see eventually. It also has a laser sight. I mean, not a laser sight, a hollow sight that isn't used in the game, but it looks cool. Also, in the original game, the stock is not extended, but in M-Mod it is, because it makes more sense that way. Because you would use the stock when shooting this thing. That's how you keep it... That's how you control your recoil and stuff. Despite Half-Life 1's weapons having a looser basis in reality, Half-Life 2 is just kind of, you know, more realistic and gritty, and it works a lot better here than it did for, like, Half-Life 1's gearbox stuff. I'm gonna kill you, you son of a... Is it laughing at me? Get the fuck out of here. These scanners can sometimes have suit batteries in them. So from now on, these Metro cops are going to have submachine guns. Shit. And this is, well, I'll find another one. I was just just over there. I don't know if the stun stick does more damage. It does. The stun stick was added as part of this mod. It doesn't actually, it's not actually usable in the game, in the vanilla game. Which is fine, you know, you don't need it. Hey look, a steam puzzle. Not really a puzzle though. This little SMG is probably the workhorse weapon of the game. What do I mean by workhorse weapon? The one that you end up using the most. Well, not so much the most, but the one that you use... Well, yeah, no, the most. It's not the most powerful, it's not the most accurate. It's not even the best automatic weapon of the game. But it is... Ammo for it is plentiful. And I just got a grenade for it. That was a mistake on their part. They're trying to kill me with explosives still. Shit. So the stun stick is good at killing manhacks. Good to know. I accidentally used up all the ammo on the SMG. Not that I care much, there's going to be more up ahead. So, compared to Half-Life 1, which didn't mark which boxes could have supplies in them, this is the designated supply box, right? Any other box you break will not have stuff in it, only these ones. And they explode in one hit. Ooh. That's mildly dangerous. Yeah, Half-Life 2 definitely learned a lot of lessons, which is, you know, important when you're making a sequel. Another nice upgrade. You might be thinking, the stun stick seems OP if it kills manhacks faster than the crowbar. What's the point of the crowbar? Did this mod fuck up? The crowbar is hard-coded to insta-kill any headcrab species in this game. It is meant to be used on headcrabs. We haven't met any yet, but we'll get there. Okay. They do have a kind of a weird thing about, like, this doesn't seem like it would be the way to go to me, but it is. Oh. Oh no, I can't go that way. I don't remember there being... Can I crouch under this? Okay. In Sven Co-op... Oh, there is something still there. Okay. Well, it's not worth it. I think. Unless it is. No, it's not. One thing you'll also notice is that there's now a sprint meter above my health that says Ox Power Sprint. That also tracks my oxygen and water. And it used to track the flashlight, but then the Half-Life 2 Episode 2 made that a separate thing, which MMod just incorporates into the base game. So that way, having your flashlight on and sprinting will no longer drain it twice as fast. Right, I have to get up those pipes and then down the pipes to turn that wheel, which will flood the place. Manhacks can have a little explosion as a treat. Theoretically, using this in water should hurt me. It does. Wow, it really hurts. Cool. The HEV suit says it sterilized my wounds. That's very nice of it. Okay. Right, so I have to... This was also a thing in the first Half-Life, but, you know, lighter things float. Wood floats. Let's break some wood out of here and let it, float so we can cross with it. What the fuck? Why is it knocking me down the water so much? That's weird. Mostly we're here for these big industrial wire spools, which, there we go. The boxes couldn't have held my weight. I wonder if I shouldn't turn off the health regen for a while, because it is making the game pretty easy, although I'm working against myself. Are we almost out of the damn sewer yet? Kind of bold of them to make the sewer level the first level. Ladders are also better. There's now a button to mount and dismount ladders. People like to say that Source Engine ladders are like finicky and bad. Here's a secret for you. The button that mounts the ladder also dismounts it, and more often than not, it'll put you in a safe location when you dismount the ladder. Most people don't know that. I hear you. Oh, I'm getting shot. Okay. Now the sunstick also makes light for some reason. I guess it makes some sense. Okay. Let's bait the barnacle with that. Bust some shit up. Here's another cache. I'll take that. Bucket. Here we go. So, as I was saying about head crabs,
Hey! You're Freeman, aren't you? We got word you were coming. You got here at a bad time.
Black Mesa East to Station 6. Do you read? Dr. Freeman is on his way downriver. Lend him the airboat and give him all the help you can. Repeat, Gordon Freeman has returned. It is critical he reaches Black Mesa East.
Better get going now.
so in case you haven't figured out, we're in Eastern Europe. from the architecture and stuff. And somehow everyone from Black Mesa, which was in New Mexico, has made it to Eastern Europe and have set up Black Mesa East, which is a resistance base, not actually a laboratory. So when they were making this game, Valve's approach to horror elements was, we wanted to make something hard to look at. Something, I kind of touched on this in the Left 4 Dead streams I did, but it's like, we wanted to make something hard to look at, something that repulsed the player, not so much, like, intimidated them. We didn't want to make something that had a lot of teeth and claws or something. We wanted to make something disgusting. Something that revulsed you. And that we wanted that to be our approach to horror. That being said, let's meet the headcrab zombies. First of all, you'll notice the Combine has weaponized headcrabs and using them as bioweapons. As you can see, these head crabs are getting dropped by the crowbar now. They used to take 3 to 4 hits. Here they are. The zombies. They can now throw physics objects at you. So instead of the chest mouth they used to have, now their chest is just, their ribcage is just open, and you can see, I think that's supposed to be their lungs, and other viscera dribbling out of the open cavity. I think it still functions the same though, even though it, you know, looks more like an open human chest cavity, like it would very soon after mutation. Some electric wires. What do you think got this guy? He hasn't been zombified. So here's a fun little segment. Don't touch the metal. Unfortunately, to a man with a crowbar, head crab cans are not very effective. But considering what head crabs can do to people, they are a horrifying bioweapon. Alright, time for a very divisive section of the game that I happen to enjoy.
Hey, Dr. Freeman. I've been hoping you'd show up. Got this airboat all gassed up and ready to go. It's gonna be tough dodging civil protection out there in the open, but drive hard and you'll make it. You'll find more help up at Station 7. Just a few bends up the river. It's the old red barn.
You don't have any visible weapons. I hope you're okay. I think the radiation... I don't think it's actually radiation. I think it's just more of like... They use the Geiger counter as like a...
Go ahead and get in the boat, Dr. Freeman.
What's the word? They use the Geiger counter to signify, you know, dangerous liquid more than they do radiation. Because, you know, Hollywood has taught us to associate those things. So this is the airboat. It's a, it was a tricky development problem because it caused a lot of motion sickness. Their solution was to make the airboat and the camera essentially move independent of each other, save for turning. But all the bouncing and bobbing around the airboat does not affect the camera hardly any. Oops. I even shot at one over here. Gotcha. Because this stuff is not radioactive, because it's otherwise, you know, at least I don't think it's radioactive. But there are people hanging around near it, so I don't think it is. The airboat's a bit hard to control. Sometimes it slides around a lot, and I think that's why people don't like it, because it's not as, it doesn't have as much friction as a car. We're about half, do you mind checking the stream uptime? I want to see if we're making good or bad progress on where I want to be by the end of tonight. It's the old red barn, she said. So here's the old red barn. Oh, look. You saw him too, right? One hour, 27 minutes. That sounds actually perfect. Alright. Well, that's got supplies in it. Gee, man, where are you? Well, here's some environmental storytelling. Station 12 got shelled, and they weren't expecting it. Oop. I need to get up here and drop that box. You... Alright, this seems easy enough. Easy. Chopper. The Resistance can't afford choppers. What did I say about ladders being easy? Hell yeah. I don't even need these. But I'm taking them, because SMG ammo is SMG ammo. A lot of fun ramps and stuff, too. A lot of, opportunities for cool stunts. Thanks, sir, for dropping off supplies. Another ramp, but this one's low, and I can't seesaw it back down without getting in the airboat's way. So, guess we'll go this way. Blue barrels. And they float, they're not metal. And there's a cage under the ramp. So perhaps... we can use the power of flotation and our Herculean strength to push these floating barrels under the water. To, cause this ramp to raise enough for us to use it. I think those are the only ones, right? Yeah. By the way, check out this water effect. A lot of games have trouble doing reflections. Even the Source engine doesn't do reflections outside of water, but the way it does the water is so damn good looking. I don't even know how they do it. This water tech, I believe, was there day one. It's not screen space. I can look away from what it's reflecting and still see it. My only question is, if they can do it for water, why couldn't they do it for, like, metal surfaces? That probably just shows my ignorance from a game dev perspective. Anyway. Woohoo! Ugh. That one's a dropship. It's carrying a troop transport pod. But they can also carry other things. Oh, how nice of you to put them directly in my way. Dumbass. You don't want to be doing that. So as you can see, Havoc is Gordon Freeman's MO. Even when I'm unarmed, I can't help but break shit. Loading. I call this game a thinking man's shooter because it's not as stupid, or it doesn't seem as stupid as most, especially modern games. It kind of treats the player with a level of respect that the player probably doesn't deserve. Unless there's some art like me or you guys. Well, that's a big-ass door that I'm not getting through. How lucky for me. Uh-oh. Okay, not lucky no more. But there's a ladder right there. So, no, it's the next area that starts getting hard. This is the... Here we go. Ooh, grenades? Glass? There we go.
Some of the worst excesses of the Black Mesa incident have been laid directly at his feet. Unsophisticated minds continue to imbue him with romantic power, giving him such dangerous poetic labels as the one free man, the opener of the way. Let me remind all citizens of the dangers of magical thinking. We have scarcely begun to climb from the dark pit of our species' evolution. Let us not slide backward into oblivion, just as we have finally begun to see the light. If you see this so-called free man, report him. Civic deeds do not go unrewarded, and contrariwise, complicity with his cause will not go unpunished. Be wise. Be safe. Be aware.
So, now he's telling everybody who's still in the city, hey, no wrong think. There's a man spreading wrong think. You can't be doing that. I'm gonna need this. These explosion and fire effects are also part of the mod. Well, he's not so much saying don't be dumb as he is saying don't... This guy's fighting for freedom, don't be like him. He's not saying it like that, obviously, because otherwise no one would listen. Look, a wheeled thing that I can push to avoid the machine gun fire.
Unit down at station, lock side.
We're still at full health because I'm cheating. This is the last encounter that stops being quote-unquote easy. Oh look, there's a thing here, so the wheel to open the gate is broken. But there's a crane holding a long-ass thing here that's held together by wood that I can probably blow up. That'll do. Nope, the alarm. It's okay, I've got a box of grenades. And this. So here's something that the mod introduces. I get to take the mounted gun with me, a la Wolfenstein: The New Order. Although I think it does less damage now. It's a bit unbalanced, but as I was saying, this mod is harder than usual. So I don't really care. They're putting these guys behind cover to encourage grenade use. As you can see, I'm almost dead. I'm going to be using the health station. So it's not that unbalanced that my health regenerates. I forget if I can replace it. No, I have to use this one up completely before I can use the next one. This is a different weapon. It doesn't have the same, whatever. Alright, way's open. Speaking of opener of the way, am I right? They're up there on the bridge. I can't do anything about them. I just have to go past. They've got missiles from their APCs. Idiot. Barnacles. Uh-oh. Those things are seeking, but they don't turn as fast as they need to catch me. Fire? They're trying to mow me down. They're pulling out stuff that actually works against airboats. Or they would if I wasn't Gordon Freeman. So now it's starting to actually ramp up the difficulty. It's like, you've learned about the game now, right? Here's here's the first real challenge. Well, okay, no, it puts them in... It gives you that hectic chase, and then it's like, here's a puzzle room. Oh. It's a reverse seesaw. You take the weight out of the cage here, and the one attached to it will lower. That's interesting. Ammo for a weapon I don't have yet. I guess it's kind of a difficulty spike. It's more like taking off the training wheels. Alright, can't go that way. I'm getting shot. It's okay, there's another thing over here. Oh, but it's locked. What am I gonna do? Could it be? Oh, baby, I've missed you. I've got the bitch deleter now. So as you can see, no good deed goes unrewarded. The revolver is beautiful here. It's a Colt Python. And I think it's still perfectly accurate, even without the ADS. Oh shit, the helicopter's on me. So they gave me this beautiful little gun, this nice little lady to help me out. But they also stick a chopper on me. Uh-oh, I missed. Oh my god, I missed them all. Thanks for letting me do that. Well, what was I saying about the bitch deleter? And how I missed? I just missed in general. I didn't miss the revolver. I missed my shots. I also can't hit my shots playing as Spy. Coincidence? I am beefing hard. Okay. Surely one of these. Yep, nice. So another thing Half-Life 2 does is it gives you less ammo for your guns. The max ammo is lowered pretty much across the board. Because, like, the revolver had 36 shots that you could carry originally in Half-Life 1, which is, was good, but it also, you know, you could have used the revolver for a lot of the game. Ammo is lowered here, so that you're more encouraged to use your other weapons. On top of that, weapons that you're not using will reload in the background. Kind of like the Crusader's crossbow, if you want to give a TF2. Not many games have your weapons reload in the background, but it makes a lot of sense to do that. I'm gonna need this suit battery for this mad dash. Oop. What's this? The button to open the gate. What else do we have here? Mounted guns. Fuck you. Okay. We did it. Gates open, chopper's gone. I parked my boat in a kind of a shitty spot. That's okay, I'll just wade through the water at eye level. Alright, we're good. The water? Well, I guess the waters in the canals are not actually that... Oh shit. It's back. You ready for the second most annoying chopper in all of Half-Life? It's dropping bombs on me. It's okay though, I can grind this sick half-pipe. Oh shit. This chopper chase is fun though. It's proof that they really did improve over the game because all the chopper's attacks are fairly avoidable, and the hit scan one shoots in a wide cone like that, so it's way harder for it to hit you unless it's really close. You know, it's not like the Half-Life 1 chopper that just hit you if it could see you. Shit. But it still ramps up the intensity by spraying bullets all around you. Remember this track from Half-Life 1? Yeah, this chopper doesn't so much kill you as it does make it really intense. Although if you're bad at dodging bombs, it can kill you. I think that was a cache back there. Oh well. One problem with the Source engine is that soundtracks do not carry past level loads. So they couldn't have kept the music playing past this level. It would have just cut off. I'm not sure why that is. I think it's because the music system is completely different. See how wide that cone of fire is? It's intimidating because there's bullets all around you, but it doesn't kill you so much. Half-Life 1's music system was, it just like played an MP3 file over the game, like from the CD or something. which was fine for the time. The music comes packed in the game files separately without a CD this time because, you know, Half-Life 2 came out along with Steam. And, so they couldn't rely on having a CD. This is especially apparent in Half-Life Source. Where, because in the original area, they, didn't, the original Half-Life, I mean, they didn't have to worry about, you know, music playing through level transitions. So there's like a section in the near the beginning of Half-Life where they play music that's supposed to carry over between a level transition. Like they start playing it, and then the level changes, and it's still playing. But then in Half-Life Source, which was kind of lazily done, they didn't think about that, so the music just stops before it really starts. This is like a little break area in case the chopper's kicking your ass. I didn't actually need it, but I might as well show it off. Oh, they're shooting canisters at me. Not for the head crabs, just to see if they can... Uh-oh. I live, bitch. Another APC. They are really trying to... Ah! And now for a bit of downtime. This is another something that Half-Life 1 didn't do as much, although it works to some effect, to a good effect in Half-Life 1, because it kind of makes you feel, I don't know, tired. It makes the surface tension chapter feel really tense. But Half-Life 2 is paced a bit more, I want to say, balanced. Because we had all that going on, and now here's like a decompression area, and there even was one back there. In case, you know. This is also a thing, a symptom, I guess, of games becoming more mainstream at this point. Not everyone was, because back in like the 90s, it was the computer nerds who were gamers, and that's about it. Yeah, like Half-Life 1, the surface tension chapter was like one big challenge to another, pretty much. And in Half-Life 2, even in the later difficult chapters, they still give you room to breathe. They give you like a relaxed puzzle section that you can take at your own pace. So why did I push that washing machine in here? Well, I forgot to mention that this here is like a little elevator, and if I push this lever, it goes down, and the washing machine is what's putting it all the way down. And I better not fall in there or I'm fucked. And then that uses physics to raise this ramp. That barrel's gonna get in my way. What did I say? Gordon throwing up a little. Assuming he can't even. He might be running on an empty stomach right now. Poor guy. Keep in mind that Gordon was pretty much in stasis. Oh, hang on, people.
Hey! You're Freeman, aren't you?
Well, I wouldn't believe it if I couldn't see it with my own eyes. Dr. Gordon Freeman himself.
Thanks for the warm welcome, fellas.
Just in time, Doc. We gotta move out before the Combine picks us up. We're just getting ready to pull out.
We better hurry. We gotta tear down this camp and get out of here.
Yeah, that's a good, smart idea.
Greetings to the free man.
Come on in. I'll show you what you're up against.
Here's that magnifying glass again. So here's a little map of the area. We're, here. Oh.
Here, take a look at this. This here's the dam. It's just up ahead. Eli's hideout is here, a stone's throw from the apron and nestled in the old hydro plant. But getting there, with that hunter chopper on your ass, next to impossible. Good news is, the Vortigaunt's working his magic on your airboat, so you'll have a little more firepower going forward. I think he's just finishing up now. Go on out. There we are. That gun came off one of the same hunter choppers that you're up against. I always like to bring a little irony to a firefight. Take that chopper down, and you should be able to tear on through to Eli's place.
The Freeman will accept this weapon or suffer greatly on the road ahead.
You got him, mister. So, yeah, now we have a weapon, a mounted gun on this here airboat. And,
Give 'em hell, Doc.
so now that they've set up this chopper as kind of an adversary pain in your ass, you now have the means to deal with it, which adds extra catharsis. Kind of like in Half-Life 1 with the rocket launcher. It's got its own reticle to show you its firing angle. When it turns red, I can't shoot there. But it goes almost entirely 90 on that way. Oh. This is new music for Half-Life 2. You can tell it's a little different. I can now shoot down these missiles and destroy the APC too. Ow. That was a health thing. I want that. Shit, I still missed it. That's okay, there's one in here. They had time to set up in the tunnels, but they did not expect me to have this. We are a little over halfway, I'd say, past the point where I want to be when we quit streaming. So it's been a couple hours since I set up on this boat. The sun's setting. Tires. Another extra little area here with a bicycle. Hello, zombie. I don't have time for you. Or your friends. This was once a little shanty hideout. Lots of people living out here, trying to be free from the Combine. And this is the reward for that. There's a wind chime somewhere, you hear it? One thing I like about this game is that it is very much post-apocalyptic. Everywhere outside of the cities is pretty much ravaged and abandoned. And the only reason the cities still exist is so that the Combine can control people. They've all been reorganized into numbers. You know, City 17. Oh, fire. But everywhere that the Combine doesn't want to rule over is just abandoned and destroyed and all that. So here's probably the biggest challenge of the chapter. 2 APCs shooting rockets and their machine gun that you have to destroy with this airboat gun. While dodging all the explosives. Oh, I think I killed that one. Okay, that actually wasn't very hard. I remember it being a lot harder than that. Do have to get out of the boat for a second, though. Because I need to go this way, but that's at the way. Good thing there's explosives here. And we're going right on through. This, I think, is another load zone. Oh, not that way. Really intricate canal system they've got here in wherever it is. Romania? I'm not sure. Half-Life's pretty popular in Eastern Europe, and I'm not sure if it has something to do with the fact that it takes place in Eastern Europe for the sequel, or what. Look at the beautiful sunset. And what better time for a showdown than sunset? That's a lot of bombs. You're done, son. Now all we gotta do is get to the dam. So, fun fact about that boss fight, if you can call it that. the whole chucking 100,000 bombs at you. Hey, Fredbear. Chucking 100,000 bombs at you was actually a bug that was introduced during development. Yeah, I finished Blue Shift in a single stream. It was... We went on for 5 hours, actually. I also did Echoes. So before I think it was this one. Yeah, before I continue to the dam, there's a little someone I want you guys to meet. This is not meant to be found by first-time players, but is a very interesting encounter. It is a... I actually don't know if I can make this. But if you go into this pipe the way I just did, and run across the yuck water... Okay. I'll have to return here once I have full health. I know it's possible. I'll just have to do it in a second. That's okay. They did not expect an airboat to pull up to the function like that. Here we go. Here's what I need. This is what I need. Okay. I'll be good now. I don't remember if there was something I was supposed to do in there. If there is, I better figure it out before I, No pressable buttons in here. So, alright, that's all. This was just a restock room. So as I was saying, there's a bit of an Easter egg in here. And it's hard to reach on purpose. But it's no problem if you've got...
We remember the free man. We are coterminous.
So this is the Lordagaunt. He gives us some lore here about the Vortigaunts. And what they've been doing, and how they feel about you.
There is no distance between us. No false veils of time or space may intervene. We see you still in Black Mesa. Clearly we see you in the Nihilant's chamber. We bear witness to the bright eternity of the Nihilant's demise. You leap, you fall, we see you flash between the barriers. For a brief time you joined us, you are one between the worlds. Communion of the vortessence, and that other, a deeper mystery, no deeper than the void itself. We cannot forget those whose cords you cut. Forgiveness is not ours to bestow. Unity of purpose, the shattering of common shackles, a single road we tread. Your song we sing and shall sing for eternity, no matter the consequences of this struggle. You have brought us grief and jubilation beyond measure. We are there still in observance of your final stroke. While our own lay scattered at your feet, you severed the vortal cord that bound the Nihilants to life and to us. That sharp spur of hope has not dulled to this day. For once the lesser master lay defeated, we knew the greater must also fall in time. With you besides us, a talisman of victory, the day of freedom draws nigh. Your bright face obscures your darker mask. We call you Sib, although your mind and meaning are a mystery to us. Far distant eyes look out through yours. Something secret steers us both. We shall not name it. We have endured these chafing bonds for eons, yet a single moment of further servitude seems intolerable. How often have we slipped our yoke only to find it choking us again? Let this war end in either total victory or our extinction. No further compromise shall we allow. We take our stand beside you here upon this miserable rock. The way ahead is dark for the moment. What seems to you a sacrifice is merely to us an oscillation. We do not fear the interval of darkness. We are a tapestry woven of vortessence. It is the same for you if only you would see it. How many are there in you? Whose hopes and dreams do you encompass? Could you but see the eyes inside your own, the minds in your mind, you would see how much we share. We are you, free men, and you are us. We shall prevail. This is more than anyone can bear, but we will persevere. Where to now? And to what end? We have survived worse across the ages. We have lost all dear to us. Our life is worthless unless spent on freedom. Our finest poet describes it thus. Galamba Galilima. Our cause seems hopeless. We shall prevail.
So the community calls this guy the Singing Vortigaunt.
Spent on freedom.
He drops a lot of little lore bombs here, you know? The Vortigaunts revere Freeman because he destroyed the Nihilant. Well, yeah, it did feel like forever, I guess, but it was really interesting shit, you know? It's worth it. And he even breaks the fourth wall. He says, like, you know, oh, far distant eyes look out through yours. I could listen to that guy talk all day. I love whoever voices Vortigaunts in this. It has such an interesting style. Anyway, I need to restock on health again. Although I guess I don't really need to. These were the last Metro cops I think we're going to see for a while. A long while. All right. Very interesting writing-related stuff. That is one of the reasons I love Half-Life. I love that kind of shit that he said. Another Vortigaunt later says similar things, or the same things, but not all of it. I remember why I had to go up there. I don't think I can get there from here anymore. Nope, I have to go back around. I'll enjoy the extra pretty view while I remember what to do here. Oh. Thank God the camera doesn't move with that, or that would have made me throw up. Or want to throw up. Okay. I remember what to do now. I have to go this way. This fatigue effect also is part of the mod. There we go. Floodgate open. I can now use it. Birdie. Okay. Two of them weren't. You didn't see them drop? So this is where... This is where that guy said that Eli's hideout would be. Yep, Black Mesa East. Not actually Black Mesa, it's a hydro plant turned into a rival base. Along with some Half-Life 2 throwback music. Half-Life 1 throwback music, my mistake.
We've got something. Okay, it's human.
This whole place counts as a lambda cache.
Take it easy in there. You're safe now. But you'll have to forgive the scanning process. We can't take any chances. Dr. Freeman? Gordon Freeman? Is that you? You've made it here this quickly. Well, Eli is going to be amazed, not to mention relieved. I'm Dr. Mossman, Dr. Judith Mossman. I've been hearing about you since long before the Black Mesa incident. Oh, Black Mesa. I do so envy you working with Eli and Dr. Kleiner when they were at the top of their field. Ah, there we go. You can come through now.
You'd think the Combine would know what a lambda symbol means, considering that Dr. Breen, who's leading their Earth forces, was a Black Mesa administrator.
I'll take you down to Eli right away. He would never forgive me if I kept you waiting.
Yeah, about that.
Good to know you.
Yeah, you too.
You'd better get going.
You look like you're about to cry. Are you okay?
Dr. Mossman's waiting for you.
Yeah, so? I'd rather talk to you. I'd rather talk to a fellow man who knows what I'm...
We're closing in on a reliable local teleport technology. Something the Combine still hasn't mastered.
So the Combine can't locally teleport.
String-based, similar to our Calabi-Yau model, but they've failed to factor in the dark energy equations. They can tunnel through from their universe, but once they're here, they're dependent on local transportation. If they knew what we were doing with entanglement...
Yeah, they'd bring it down on your head.
Oh.
They'd steal it.
Listen to me, I sound like a postdoc.
Press the button.
I'm just so excited to think that we'll finally have the chance to work together.
You sound nervous.
Where was Oh, yes. Dr. Kleiner compressed the Zen relay far beyond
Zen.
anything he imagined at Black
Oh.
Mesa. We've figured out how to use Zen as an unexpressed axis, effectively a dimensional slingshot, so we can swing around the border world and come back in local space without having to pass through.
Remember, this is supposed to be a sequel to Half-Life. That's how they know, because they mentioned
Eli
Zen
now.
again.
All right, good. You keep right up.
Eli, look who I found in the airlock.
Gordon Freeman. Let me get a look at you, man. My God, you haven't changed one iota. How do you do it? Now, let's see. The last time I saw you, I sent you up for help after the resonance cascade.
Yeah.
I never thought it would take you this long to get back to me. Welcome to the lab, anyway. It's not Black Mesa, but it served us well enough.
It's going to be a lot more like Black Mesa with Gordon here to help.
Right you are. MIT graduates are few and far between these days. We'll get you out of that hazard suit and back into your lab coat where you belong.
Let me just finish up some work and I'll see what I can dig up.
So this is the lore room. There's a couple things around here you can interact with, and Eli will tell you about them. I don't think you have time to interact with them all, although I may quick save here and try to do it all anyway. You know what? I'm going to try and do it all anyway.
Dr. Freeman, it's been a real honor. I'm looking forward to working together.
So the first thing I want to point out is this newspaper here that says Earth surrenders. Let's see what Eli can say about that.
Feel free to look around.
I know you say things about this, Eli, you fucking bastard.
Dr. Breen.
There we go.
He's the administrator of this whole vile business now. He ended the 7 Hours War by managing Earth's surrender. The Combine rewarded him with power.
The 7-Hour War. You heard that right. Earth surrendered after a 7-hour war. These Combine motherfuckers made the entire planet capitulate in a little over half a day. Not even a quarter of a day.
You remember my wife, Ozian, don't you? That picture and Alex were all I managed to carry out of Black Mesa.
I forget where... He's supposed to say more shit than that. He's got more lines, I know he does.
Oh. It's been a real honor. I'm looking forward to working together.
Feel free to look around.
I know he has more voice lines about this. He has a couple others, I think, as well, like this one.
We're still not sure what that does. Alex brings in the strangest things.
Right?
We've almost got that portal working again. But I wouldn't blame you if you didn't volunteer for the next trial run. You remember my wife, Ozian, don't you? That picture and Alex were all I managed to carry out of Black Mesa.
Wait, I'm not done. Eli. Whatever.
Oh, Gordon. The Vortigaunt said you were here. I can't believe you made it so quickly on foot.
I believe he broke your record, honey.
Well, he earned it. I guess you proved you can handle yourself out there.
There's nothing Gordon can't handle, with the possible exception of you.
Dad, please.
Eli, tell me more.
Take a look at this, Gordon.
Oh yeah, check this out. It's a miniaturized... the shadows try to follow the local light source to make it look like it's being cast properly. This is also a mod feature. Sometimes it doesn't work as well because there's a couple lights conflicting or something. So this is what the experiment at Black Mesa, I believe, was supposed to do. I think this hooks... yeah, this is part of the teleporter.
Alex, I thought you were on watch.
The
Eli?
Voidons relieved me so I could come see Gordon. Anyway, I should be in here working on the portal.
I have the repairs well in hand. Someone misjudged the capacity of the Combine thyristor.
Are you blaming me?
No, not at all. It was a calculation error, not a mechanical problem.
Then maybe you should let me do the calculations next time, as well as installing it.
Alex, really? Sometimes I think you deliberately misunderstand me.
Alex, why don't you take Gordon along and give him some practice with the gravity gun?
Sure. Come on, Gordon. Let's go have some fun.
The zero-point energy field manipulator is not a toy, Alex.
Ugh, let's get out of here.
So, anyway. Oh, I'm sorry.
We remember the Freeman. We are coterminous.
Here you go. This is, the other place you can get
The Eli
Bordergot
Vance
lore.
was our first collaborator.
See you in a little while, Gordon.
The Eli Vance has earned our trust. We are pleased that the Eli Vance thinks so highly of the Freeman. We are pleased that the Eli Vance thinks so highly of the Freeman. The Eli Vance has earned our trust.
I think if I spam this enough...
The Eli Vance almost perceives the all-in-one. The Eli Vance was our first collaborator.
He'll start
The
saying
Eli
other
Vance
shit.
is indispensable to the liberation. The Eli Vance has earned our trust. The Eli Vance is indispensable to the liberation. The Eli Vance was our first collaborator.
Okay, not quite another speech.
Go on, Gordon. Go with Alex.
But I want to hear more about this.
The Eli Vance almost perceives the all-in-one.
Alright, Alex. Yep.
So I see you've met Dr. Mossman. She's one of the main reasons I spend so much time outside. You should hear her drone on about how it should have been her in the Black Mesa test chamber that day.
She would have died. She's a woman.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking behind her back. It just gets a bit claustrophobic down here. That's the old passage to Ravenholm.
This?
We don't go there anymore.
This here? The old passage to Ravenholm? Tell me more.
We used to be able to go right up there to Ravenholm. It was an old mining town inhabited by some escapees from City 17. Believe me, that tunnel is sealed for a reason.
Tunnel sealed for a reason, huh? Okay. If you insist. So we didn't even need that control room, huh? So here comes what made Half-Life 2 get... Here comes the thing that got copied across games past Half-Life 2. Alex? Okay.
So, here we are. The scrapyard.
Mm-hmm. Lots of blue lighting in here, so now it's nighttime.
This is a gravity gun my father was talking about. You can call it the zero-point energy field manipulator if you really want to. It's designed for handling hazardous materials.
There she
but
is.
We mainly use it for heavy lifting. Give it a try.
This is also something games didn't do. You could just take this out of her hands.
The primary trigger emits a charge. You can punch stuff and send it flying. I found it handy for clearing minefields.
And G is the gravity gun button. Primary fire, throws shit. Punt.
The secondary trigger lets you grab things.
Grab
You
things like
throw them
this.
with the primary.
And then...
Once you've picked something up, you can drop it gently by pressing your secondary trigger again. Pick up some stuff and toss it.
You got it.
You can also pull stuff over from a distance. Give it a try.
If I remember right, there's a reason to stack stuff and go up here. Alright. Fuck barrel, take it in the box. Bingo.
You can stack some stuff to climb up here.
The original HEV charger. Eli says he only carried a picture and Alex had a Black Mesa, but yeah, somehow he has this. I think he's bullshitting.
Stacking some things. Grab something with your secondary trigger, then press the same trigger again to drop it gently.
Like I just did.
Alright.
This is like the physics gun from Gary's Mod. Where do you think it got the idea? A dog? I like dogs.
Now let me call Dog. He loves to play fetch.
I like them more than cats.
Dog!
What?
Come!
Whoa, that's not a dog.
Good doggy. Gordon, this is Dog. My dad built him to protect me when I was a kid. First model was about yay high. I've been adding to him ever since. Haven't I, boy? Okay, Dog, let's play catch with Gordon. You'll need to use the gravity gun. Go ahead, Dog.
Yeah, you're right. I can lay off. Hey, look, let that sink in.
Good catch.
Something's wrong with the gravity gun. It's not supposed to be lowered like this all the time.
Awesome. Another one, Dog.
I should lay off, but I do see a lot of people who say shit like that, and it's starting to get annoying. Not all of them are smart like you, though. So, because you're completely new to this, I'll give it a pass. But there are literally some people who are like, Gmod story mode? Dog's ball. It's your ball. Hey, way to play fetch, dipshit. You need to train your dog better.
Good throw.
There we go. Now we can fetch. Fetch. Oh, he caught that shit. Score a hoop. Fuck. I gotta score a hoop. Shit. Score a hoop.
Fetch, I didn't tell you who'd be fetching, did I?
That was really close that time. Yeah, fuck the fetching. I'm trying to score a goal here. Come on.
Okay, Gordon, let's try something else. Now, throw something bigger.
Looks like I gotta hit it between the O and the... Okay, we'll watch the funny moment, though.
No,
Oh, it likes me.
No, boy. Down. Put that down. What is it, Dog? Oh my god, what was that? Scanners!
Oh, shit.
Combine sweeping the area. We've got to head back to the lab. Come on, Gordon.
Oh, shit, they're dropping canisters on us. But I gotta score this goal. Yeah, that's no big deal, right? Oh, that was so close. Gotta get this freaking goal. Come on. Okay, that's too low. That's too high. Come on. Okay, fine, I'll leave. Fuck you, though. What the fuck? Do you render?
Where are you, Alex?
We're in the scrapyard airlock, stuck in a full auto cycle.
Is Gordon still with you?
He's right here.
Good. I want you to...
Dad?
Take Gordon out of here. Head for the coast. Do not go through Rafe.
Dad? Dad! Damn it! Dog, open the airlock. Get us out of here.
Dog's a good boy.
Hurry, now! Tear it apart if you have to. Just get it open! That's enough, dog.
Hey, what about me? I'm not thin like you.
Gordon.
Oh, you can just open it now? I'm on the way. Oh.
Gordon, you need to get out of here. I can't leave my father. Dog, take Gordon to the Ravenholm tunnel, then circle around and try to...
Ravenholm? Well, you said we don't go there. I can fit through this. Just give me a... Fuck. Half-Life Squared is the way they stylized Half-Life 2, by the way. This literally says contaminated area. I shouldn't be going here. But, okay, dog. Good luck, big guy. Here's that graffiti again, and some more. I do have an HEV suit. I'm fucking Gordon Freeman. What are you talking about? Well. Some shit's been going on in here. It's not the normal kind of contamination. This man is missing all of his skin and most of his muscles. I need this thing to stay open, please. There you go. Well, I guess we're going to Ravenholm, even though we don't go to Ravenholm. Zombie soy jet. Did I upset Bluebird or what? Well, it seems like a nice place so far. You know, the music's a bit welcoming. I think I am going to turn down the music a little bit. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure, because usually the chat's all you. Someone hung their pants. Oh, good thing I've got the fucking... I see. That's true enough. Okay, so, welcome to Ravenholm. Something's clearly not right. There's zombies here. So here's a little something that I want to say. Rambling nonsense is kind of funny, though. So here's something that, I do have a mod on. I have Half-Life 2 M-Mod on right now. As you can see right here, M-Mod, Half-Life 2 update. So, I've been told, I've seen, that Valve designed this area very deliberately, where in order to get through here, you have to take one of these saws out, and then they spawn a zombie, so that your first instinct is to do that. And then you learn, you know, saw blade versus zombie is a good matchup. You want to know some shit I've seen, though, from these modern so-called gamers? I have seen people literally be like, so it was like this. Oop. So it was like this. And they're like, okay, well I can get through that. But they're like, oh, those are in the way? Let me just rip this table out and then go under it. And there was a hint on the wall here, just like that, you know, where it was like, you know, the zombie got fucked up by a launched saw blade, and people still ignored it. I'll have to find an example of it. I need to remember when that was, what video that was. These people just, oh fuck. So this is Ravenholm. It looks pretty nice out here. What the fuck? Someone hung their pants out to dry. Oh fuck, a zombie. Good thing I have the fucking gravity gun. Yeah, this is Half-Life 2 M-Mod. That's why the explosions look better. It's really worth it for a repeat playthrough. So let me do what the guy I saw did. He was like, saw blades in the walls. I guess I can't go that way. I should pretend to forget my last life every time I die, but I also, like, don't even remember what I just said anyway. Playing Saw. Kind of.
For it was said they had become like these peculiar demons which dwell in matter, but in whom no light may be found.
So you hear that? That is probably my favorite character in this game. I'll show you why. And no, he's not just a disembodied voice. I'll get there. So also, another thing this section does is there's no ammo pickups anywhere around here. This section is designed to run you out of ammo so that you resort to the gravity gun, in case you're not an intelligent person. They also put the explosive barrels away from where the enemies are, so that you are encouraged to throw them. But theoretically, you could just do this, right? but I'm not gonna get any ammo back for doing it. There he is.
Who is this? Another life to save? I'll keep my eye on you. More than that, I cannot promise.
You also only get 3 SMG grenades in this in Half-Life 2 because they were pretty OP. I shouldn't have used that one like that. What's all this about? Gas? So, that's pretty much your hint that head crab zombies are still in there somewhere and have just lost control of their motor functions. Because they, you know, scream. If I can put this fire out and go this way. But I feel compelled to turn the gas back on. Oh. Well, damn. I think I know why I turned the gas back on. Pretty gnarly shit. Gotta love it. Also, this guy got stuck to the electric fence and has fried to a crisp. This is one of the few models with, human models with all their fingers separate. Well, of course I set them on fire. How else am I going to demonstrate to the viewers that, the horror of Ravenholm without screaming zombies? So, as you can see, they, I can't get to that. So most people usually get stuck here for a few minutes, wondering where to go. The answer is you go around here and you find the gas for this burning macabre display. Yeah, but I could also end their misery instantly, and I kind of have chosen not to. Any day now, fire. Fucking hell. That wasn't very smart, but that's okay. You want to see someone get wardrobed? Oh shit, I'll have to do it in the next room. Alright. You want to see this guy get wardrobed? Here's the answer to your question, Fred Bear. So in case we have any arachnophobic members of chat, here are the poison head crabs. Why were they not in Half-Life 1? Fuck you, that's right. My theory is that the Combine bred different variants for different purposes. But who knows the real answer? Oh yeah, the poison head crab variant. If they hit you, they lower your health to 1, making it really easy for another enemy to kill you. but it will go back up. Your HEV suit has the antidote for their toxin. I like to fucking murder them. And poison head crabs, as you can see, are much tankier than normal head crabs. That one just took a lot of SMG shots. This is where the crowbar comes in. The crowbar, like I said, one hits them. I don't even think Valve knows the real answer. I think they just introduced these for gameplay purposes and didn't really think about lore implications. So that should have turned off the electricity. I heard a noise. Hey there.
Well done, brother. Make free use of my traps, but take care not to fall in them yourself.
Gnomes would have made sense. They really should belong here. Although...
In Ravenholm, you do well to be vigilant.
Although, opposing forces canonicity is fairly dubious, considering the plot holes it would create if it was completely canon. You might be wondering to yourself, if this section is designed to run you out of ammo, why am I using ammo? Well, you see, because I want to make it obvious, I guess. Here's a neat grenade trick. If you're crouching and right-click, you roll it. I still have this fucking thing. Fun traps, eh? The squishers. There is a supply cache right there. Let's see if even it has ammo in it. It does. It has one grenade. No ammo for guns. Oh shit. Whoa. Funky physics.
Better and better. I am Father Grigori. You have already met my congregation.
Father Grigori. Raving mad. Zombie killing priest. Who set up all these traps as well. There are also fast head crabs. You might be wondering, why make them head crabs? We haven't seen the zombies they make. Give it a minute.
I apologize, but no harm done. My bullets are the...
So that's what a poison crab does. I seem to have gotten a single box of SMG ammo at some point. The gravity gun can also, drag things from farther away, like I just did with that burning barrel to make it kill the zombies. If I remember right, there's something back here. So there were explosive barrels in here, and I just blew them up, and a bunch of headcrabs came running out. But also, there's now a dead guy in here, and you have to wonder, did I do that? Or, no, he was. That's a decayed corpse. He was already like that. If it was a charred corpse, it'd feel a little different.
God, help! Help me!
All the pickups are physics objects. It's good stuff. Not enough games have physics environments anymore, and it's really a shame because more than just being a show-off, they're just fun. Oh, here's my best Father Gregory, my favorite.
I care not, for thou art my helper, my strength, and
I love, he says, they call me crazy, and he accents the word crazy by throwing a zombie out of a window. Good shit. There's a zombie in there. So here's some interesting stuff. I think he did that too. Ooh, good old saw blade. Oh my goodness. You guys could use a little grenade in your life. This is the place. I recognize this place clearly. We're about to see what a fast head crab can do to a person. Hence why we're getting more ammo all of a sudden. Coming in at number 1 and most people's most scariest Half-Life 2 enemy tier list, it's the Fast Zombie. The guy missing his skin? That's just a weight-shitting technique used by the Fast Head Crab to make their host extra nimble. And the sounds they make and the, you know, their fastness freaks most people out. I think they're really cool. Radiator. Ravenholm doesn't really scare me. Some people get scared by it, not so much me. It's a fun place though, you know? Real physics playground. Paint. I do have a super high, I guess, creep threshold. I'm also not scared by Dead Space. I'm not saying that to brag, it's just true. I just enjoyed Dead Space. The poison zombie, okay, the poison zombie as a, when I was younger, like 12 years old younger, the poison zombie's face used to like creep me out, and I didn't like looking at it. That is the scariest. I'm not impossible to scare, but yeah, and that kind of ties into what I was talking. I think it was before you were here, Fred Bear, but I was talking about how Valve's approach to horror in this, and in most games, most horror-ish games afterwards, was like making things hard to look at, not so much intimidating, but like gross and repulsive and in a way sympathetic.
Here, brother. Come closer.
He has a gift for me. That's a different weapon.
Up hell. A man after my own heart. Here, I have a more suitable gun for you. You'll need it. Catch. Good. Now,
Oh,
keep
baby.
close. My advice to you is aim for the head. Hush. They come. There is no rest in Ravenholm. Move on and I will meet you at the church.
Yeah, body horror is definitely what these head crabs are more about. The idea of like, oh my god, this happened to a real person. Did you know that SPAS in the SPAS 12 stands for Sporting Purpose Automatic Shotgun? You do now. So this is very obviously, you know, the Half-Life 2 shotgun is very obviously meant to look like the Franchi SPAS 12, although minus the folding stock. Every Half-Life shotgun, except for the one in Half-Life Alyx, is meant to look like a SPAS in some way. Although the Half-Life 1 shotgun and also the Black Mesa shotgun take a lot of liberties, but they still maintain the same shape. The one thing the Black Mesa and Half-Life minus HD shotguns don't do is, they don't have the folding stock. The SPAS comes with a folding stock. If you've seen Jurassic Park, you've seen a SPAS 12 with a folding stock. And yeah, it just isn't present on these Half-Life shotguns. I think it was in an early version of Black Mesa, but I'm not sure. The SPAS 12's the reason it's called an automatic shotgun is because it doesn't need the pump to fire. It has a fire mode that's automatic. You want to see something cool? If I shut the door on these zombies, assuming any more show up. How are there 3 in here? Wait a minute. Nope, there were only 2. Alright, well, if I had shut the door on the zombies before they showed up, they would have broken into this window. Here come the poison zombies. They are definitely wretched things, and they have the most health. And are technically more dangerous than gnomes because they can throw poison head crabs. Here it comes. Oh, look at him. Isn't he just the most vile thing? A hunched-over, wretched host to not 1, not 2, but 4 poison head crabs that leap off its back toward potential hosts. And the zombie itself also throws them. As you can see, that thing took most of my revolver ammo to kill. The back flesh is completely... They don't have a chest mount, from the looks of it. They do have some serious bloat going on. So this open-mouthed, silent scream face is what used to scare me as a kid. Something about it just really unnerved me. And the skull's exposed back here. The back flesh has been completely eaten away by the poison head crabs. I think poison head crabs probably, like, just eat the flesh off of a human host, is probably what I'm assuming. Like, they use the zombies to feed more than they do to get food. It is quite brutal. But they also make the zombies extra tough, extra resilient. And they also make a wonderfully creepy noise that you just heard a bit. Here come the fast zombies. Poison zombie too. Where were those? There they are. That's gonna help a lot. Lighting a poison zombie on fire definitely really helps you kill them though. Oh. Oh. Well, still works.
Fracture minor lacerations detected. Wound sterilized.
Some extra violence. I need another fire starter. I left them up there. Fuck you. Here they are. I need to let that poison zombie on fire. The second one that I'm also going to try lighting on fire. Where'd it go? I think these zombies don't stop coming, right? Yeah, I think they are always going to be here. I'm going where I know I have to go automatically. Let me keep exploring the place. Really good looking light maps for the time as well. Poison head crab. Oh, it's because there's a whole ass zombie down there. That platform needs to be over here. Oh, an SMG grenade. Just what I need to kill that zombie. Wait, what the? Oh, that's a broken bottle. Okay. Or I can kill it with the, The Spaz 12 does not have the ability to shoot 2 shots very quickly. Shit. You know, a weapon that could theoretically have a double shot function. I forgot the name of it, but there is a double-barreled pump-action shotgun that exists. But I think it may not have existed back when this game came out. I don't remember. I'm not sure. I mean, not very practical. Hey, father. Ooh, nice shot.
How came you here, brother? This is the wrong side of town for you. Did I not tell you to seek the church? Mend your ways before it is too late.
I guess he did tell me to seek the church. I'm just going where it takes me though, bro. I didn't mean to be in Ravenholm. Ooh, strike. Cardboard boxes. This looks closer to the church. Think I can get this guy? Well, I hit him. Remember what I said about running you out of ammo? I now only have this grenade launcher, which is now gone, and the pistol. Might as well use it. Got this ammo for it. Jittery little fucker. That looks like a church, right? It's kind of got a weird little... I'm not sure if that's like an Orthodox architecture or not. Makes me think of India. It's got that bulbous top to it. Except made with roof shingles somehow. Another fast zombie. Ooh. Alright, a little ammo infusion. I'll take it. Oh yeah, full on this now. No shotgun though. Oh, oops. So one fun little mechanic is that grenades can be picked up and thrown after you've already armed them and thrown them. Because they're also physics objects, right? This isn't going to come into play much in, well, it will come into play in Half-Life 2 here. Once the soldiers start throwing grenades. But, because you could just pick them up and throw them right back now. In Half-Life 1, you just kind of had to be flushed out of cover, but now you can say, fuck that, and throw it back at their face.
Ah, there you are. At last. I will send the cart for you, brother. It will be but a moment. Patience, brother.
I don't...
Guard yourself well.
It's not a patience thing, dude. It's a, So, here's... Ooh. So here's Valve's first Left 4 Dead finale event. You have to sit here and survive. While, fast zombies come at you. And a rescue arrives. Not actually, but a bit uncanny, yeah. sitting and surviving during a timed event is yeah, it's kind of interesting, isn't it? That it was present here in 2004 before it became a staple of another Valve series. Valve needs to crack down on these Half-Life devs. That's kind of what they did with those Team Fortress devs.
The handbrake, brother. Release it and come down.
Another fun little tidbit.
Greetings, brother.
There you are.
And so we meet at last. You are to be commended for avoiding my traps. The work of a man who once had too much time on his hands and now finds time for nothing but the work of salvation. I suspect you have little wish to remain in Ravenholm, so I will show you to the mines. As for me, a shepherd must tend to his flock, especially when they have grown unruly. Follow me, brother, and tread lightly, for this is hallowed ground.
So, fun fact about this character, he is voiced by Jim French, who also went on to voice Bill in Left 4 Dead. He is dead now. That's less of a fun fact. So, shooting zombies at midnight with Jim French was a thing back in 2004. A whole 4 years before Left 4 Dead dropped. Jeez, it was only 4 years. He's got some interesting lines here. He shows sympathy toward them, as one should. It won't knock me off.
Aim for the head.
You can also blow a zombie in half, and they will keep coming at you. That's something the first game didn't do. I'm not sure which is worse, being set on fire or being ripped in half and forced to continue crawling. I probably shouldn't have walked into the fire. You know what? I found a fate that's worse. Both. Who wants the cinder block? Going once, going twice. It's yours. That's my grenade, don't worry about it.
Follow me. Quickly, brother.
Anybody else want the cinder block? Huh. Good teamwork. That's a poison zombie. Gotcha. Oh.
I remember your true face.
It's my favorite line from him. I remember your true face.
Hurry while I hold the gate.
Thank you, Father.
Go quickly.
You have shepherded me to greener pastures.
Farewell, brother. I fear I deliver you to a darker place. May the light of lights illuminate your path. Look to your own salvation.
No, I'm out of grenades. What a nice man. Goodbye, Father Grigori. As you can see by the low amount of detail, this is not where I'm supposed to be going, but it's here if you want it. Alright, we are almost to where I want to quit for the night. Can someone check the stream uptime, how long I've been going for? This part is also confusing for new players because when you look at it, it just looks like a busted up mine shaft, but what you're supposed to see is that you can walk on these little thin edges without killing yourself. 3 hours? Perfect. Okay. There are a ton of head crabs down here. In an earlier version of the story, these mines were supposed to have a combine gonarch pod that was set up to constantly birth head crabs, which is why there were so goddamn many. However, they switched it over to the combine shelled the shit out of Ravenholm with head crab canisters. So the extreme amount of zombies and, head crabs here doesn't make a lot of sense anymore, but that's okay. Still kill them all. Get out. Get out. Anybody else? It will not be another 5-hour stream. We're close to where I want to be. We're close to what I feel is the halfway point, although it's probably not actually the halfway point. Yeah, you know, it really isn't the halfway point. Should I keep going? I'm not sure. No, I'm not going. I'll stop where I want to stop, and then if we go for longer next time, that's okay. I'll start an hour earlier, too, to compensate, just to... You little... They anticipated you'd take a lot of chip damage here. Oh. Pay no attention to how square these caves look. That's a natural formation. So here's a fun little activity. If you let this barnacle take you, you will be brought to some supplies. Pay no attention to the square-looking caves. Natural formation. Oh, look at this fun little minecart contraption. This is the boss of Ravenholm? No, it's not. It's early morning. We've made it out of Ravenholm. We spent pretty much most of the night in there. And, now we've made it out of Ravenholm. Where something has been guarding the perimeter. This is the first official appearance of the full-on Combine soldier. Before just now, we were fighting cops. These guys are the fully augmented former human soldiers. Oops, I almost killed myself. So as you can see, compared to the Half-Life 1 snipers, these guys are so much more telegraphed. They have a laser, they're seen shooting before you get into their sight line, and they give you a box of grenades right below them, so that you know exactly what to do. Or we'll encounter living soldiers soon. Very famous last words from the sniper. Let me rip this ammo from out there, because I can't exactly... The sniper knows to destroy potential cover as well, so they've been nerfed and buffed. These snipers do not always shoot directly at you, they shoot at environmental elements. Like that explosive on the log truck. To, fuck with you. Unfortunately for him, I don't enjoy being fucked with. Props to the stuntman for that one. One thing the shotgun's really good at doing is wrecking soldiers. So here's the real Combine Overwatch military. These guys were on Ravenholm perimeter patrol after cleaning up the mess that they themselves caused. You'll notice the shotgun soldier. He was marked with a balaclava in Half-Life 1. In Half-Life 2, they're marked with orange coloration, and they are extremely aggressive. Shotgun soldiers will probably be the death of you in most cases.
Weapon with high-velocity projectile launcher acquired.
So this little doohickey is a combine-built assault rifle. It works like a belt-fed machine gun in this mod because they didn't. Even though the official lore states that these little circular things in front of the barrel can hold, 30 rounds or so. Yeah, he did not give a shit about dying. The shotgun soldier's whole MO is, they can't kill me if they die first. They didn't used to have a different, appearance, but they did have a different AI. So eventually Valve gave them the orange, suit and backported it to the rest of to previous, Half-Life 2. These soldiers are holed up in a warehouse, apparently. Oh shit, I was playing. They make radio calls like the HECU soldiers, except theirs are much harder to understand because it's through layers of voice filtering. Oops. There's a G-Man back there. But you can't see him unless you're like... Yeah, you just can't see him. But he's back there. So the gravity gun turns Half-Life gunfights into much more creative endeavors. Again, rewarding you for really thinking, ooh, the alt fire. Don't mind if I do.
Who's hurt?
Winston's been
People.
hit.
Patch him up and get him to the back as soon as he's stable. Gordon
Real people.
Freeman. It's incredible you made it. We've been getting communications from Alex. I'll see if I can reach her again. Follow me.
This soundtrack is called Triage at Dawn. And it is the most famous Half-Life piece of music you'll ever hear.
It's Leon, we're all clear. And I've got Gordon Freeman.
This is where it came
Freeman,
from.
You're kidding. Look, I've been on the line with Alex. Her father's been captured.
Over here, Dr. Freeman.
Eli Vance is indispensable to the liberation.
Well, you're gonna hate the next stream's waiting room because I'm
Alex,
gonna
it's Leon,
fucking use it.
And I've got Gordon Freeman with me.
Gordon, you made it through Ravenholm. Thank God. I need your help. They've taken my father. He's been taken to Nova Prospect. The Vortigaunts tracked the ship that made off with him and Judith Mossman. While the trains are still running, I'm gonna hitch a ride. Here's where you come in, Gordon. I need you to make your way along the coast until you get to Nova Prospect. It used to be a high-security prison. It's something much worse than that now. But I think it's still easier to sneak in than to break out.
You wanted to take the coast road? You won't last 5 minutes on foot. It's spawning season for the antlions.
That's why I called you, Leon. I was hoping you still had the scout car we left with you last summer. The one my dad rigged with the Tau cannon.
Yeah, good idea. Hold on a sec. Norco? Bring the buggy out. Put it on the dock right now. Gordon Freeman will be driving it.
Will do. I just finished mounting an ammo crate on the back.
Good timing. Okay, Alex, we're all set.
Thanks, Leon. Gordon, I haven't driven the coast in over a year, but I have no reason to think it's gotten any safer. Meet me in the depot where the trains unload. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in Nova Prospect. Bye for now.
Bye, Alex. Okay, Doc. Before you hit the road, you might want to grab some med kits, restock on ammo, maybe check the map, see where you're headed. There's an ammo supply crate on the back of the car, if that's any comfort.
It is.
Stay with the car, make use of the thumpers. You'll stand a fair chance against the antlions. I'll radio ahead to let the next base know you're coming.
So, this is where I figured I would stop for today.
Short point to New Little Odessa. Come in, Odessa. Do you read?
At this little resistance base, you know, I'll just take a seat right here.
Short point to NLO.
Gordon Freeman needs a rest after what he's been through today. Oops.
Short point to NLO. Short point to New Little
So,
Odessa. Come in, Odessa.
yeah,
Do you read?
I think I'm just going to stop here for tonight. I'll
Short point to NLO.
sit with the sick. Is Winston still out there?
Come in, Odessa. Do you read?
I'll never know.
Short point to NLO. Short point to New Little Odessa. Come in, Odessa. Do you read?
Mariah Carey.
Short point to NLO. Short point to New Little Odessa. Come in, Odessa. Do you read?
So,
Short point to NLO.
yeah.
Short point to New Little
Alright.
Odessa. Come in, Odessa. Do you read?
We are going to chillax here.
Short point to NLO. Short point to New Little Odessa. Come in, Odessa. Do you read?
There is
Short point to
no
NLO.
distance between
Short point to New Little Odessa. Come in, Odessa.
no
Do you
false
read?
veils of time or space may intervene.
Short point to NLO.
And,
Short point to New Little Odessa. Come in, Odessa.
so Gordon's going to take a breather before he hits the road. That's all I had to say about that.
Do you read?
Yeah, that thing can talk and it has a lot to say.
We see you still
Short
in
point to
Black
NLO.
Mesa. Clearly
Short
we
point to
see
New
you
Little
in the
Odessa.
violence
Come in, Odessa.
chamber.
Do you read?
We bear witness
Short
to
point
the
to
bright
NLO.
eternity of the
Short
night.
point to New Little Odessa. Come in, Odessa. Do you read?
You leap, you fall, we see you flash between the barriers.
Short point to NLO. Short point to New Little Odessa. Come in, Odessa. Do you read?
Shut the fuck up.
Boy,
Short point to NLO.
time you
Short
join
point to
us.
New Little...
Alright. So that was Half-Life 2 Part 1. I can't help but feel like I stopped a little before the halfway point. However, there isn't really a good stopping point in what I think is the actual halfway point. Because Half-Life 1 had that nice halfway point where you get knocked the fuck out and lose all your guns. But then the Half-Life 2 doesn't have that. It doesn't take away your guns, which is nice. Anyway, 32 views. 4 concurrent viewers. I'd love to see analytics on this videos on how long it takes for people to click off. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow with probably the end of Half-Life 2, yeah? Why didn't they make a whole life? I'm trying to think of something witty. Hang on. Whatever. Anyway. Have a good night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of Half-Life 2. I sure did. I love this game. Good night.